Hey everybody, welcome back to the Boulevard. I know I'm late on this video right here, honey, but I still wanted to pull up and talk about it. If you've been following Baddies East, I need you to pull up on me, meet me down in the comments, and let's talk about this reunion, part 3. So part 3 started off with Mariah Lynn and Smiley still going at it about that chain. By this point, I think a little bit of everybody was over that chain situation. They've been fighting all season long. And remind y'all, Smiley hand supposedly hurt. They little fight really wasn't much of nothing, but Smiley did get Mariah Lynn's wig off. By this point, it seemed like both the hosts were irritated. Nene really was irritated though. She was saying, oh my God, sit down and everything else, trying to move it along. While everyone is waiting on ET to come back out, Nene's trying to pull some sort of dialogue out the ladies. She's confused, trying to make sense of everything and kind of asking what's really going on, like this doesn't seem worth it. They somewhat get a little bit of dialogue out. Rolly feel like she made a few relationships. Anna say she originally liked E.T. Tasiki was saying basically all of this stuff for nothing. All in all, it sounds like it was a lot of stuff that got stirred up as well over the internet. But E.T. comes back out. When E.T. makes it back out, her and Biggie start off by having a little bit of a conversation, which got interrupted by Sapphire. She walks off and flings water on E.T. and tells E.T. to come on, square up. Now, I don't know what Sapphire did all that for, because E.T. with all the shenanigans, she squared on up like what it do. Time Sapphire got the moving all around, telling everybody to back up and I can't fight in my shoes, trying to kick off her shoes and everything else. I knew it was over for old Sapphire. E.T. ate Sapphire up. When I say left no crumbs, honey, she wasn't playing with Sapphire, and at this point, it was go time. The whole stage was in an uproar. Rolly, she wasn't with no jumping stuff, and that's all it seems like. She was over there hollering, trying to get clear. Security looks like they took E.T. backstage and they were fixing her mic, but E.T. was ready to run it again, and it sounds like with whoever. By the time they get E.T. back out on the stage, Nene's still trying to get clear on why she feels like Natalie set her up. From there, the back and forth and everything really started to drag out. But Natalie did say she never spoke on E.T. Blase Splee. By this point, I think the host, as well as Rolly, was pretty much irritated and ready to get it over with. They start trying to pull out the ladies' final thoughts. Rolly went ahead and gave hers real quick and left the stage. As they were trying to get through the rest of the ladies, Mariah and E.T. ends up having a fight. Security's trying to break it up while a few ladies are trying to intervene, and Suki is hollering at Sapphire to get E.T. Suki wants Sapphire to do her big one. E.T. definitely wasn't scared and was literally laughing in Sapphire's face. Sapphire did get a kick in, but E.T. definitely slid Sapphire that round as well. The whole stage was in an uproar once again, and it took a good while to settle everybody back down and get the ladies back in their seats. Janisha and Nene was sitting back looking like, oh my goodness, when is this going to be over? So Natalie was the only one at the end of it to give the last final thought. Natalie ends up saying something to the effect of, everybody except E.T. came out and talked, stood on business, blase split. Although I liked E.T. better over there on South Central Baddies as well as the Academy, I'ma keep it real. She stood on business most definitely. She didn't run and she didn't back down. Yep, Siki did eat her up, but she got in Sapphire's tail. E.T. definitely didn't come out just getting stomped and beat down like we would have thought. Suki definitely came out and told the people a lie for her homegirl. I guess she was trying to save face since that's her friend. If you watched the third part of the reunion, pull up on me, meet me down in the comments so we could talk about it. And also make sure that you subscribe.